Hello, this is Claude with Smart Chain Connection, and this is our 12th video in our series of creating an Elrond node. And in this tutorial, in this video, I want to show you how to install 2 Elrond nodes on one server. Now you gotta make sure your server is legit, not just a VPS, a weak VPS. Just get a legit server that has enough resources, at least double that than the requirements, the minimum requirements you see on Elrond website. So let's go to documents, elrond.com documents, and then run a validator node. And if you look at the system requirements, you make sure you got enough power, enough RAM, enough SSD, enough processing power, and so on your server, and make sure it is a dedicated server. All right. Now we got to do a few things. First of all, we in the previous video we just cleaned up a server, so we got this server that's cleaned up. Let's connect to it. Let me move you right here. Mobile extern session SSH. This is our server, and a new port, the new username, and we got some advanced SSH settings, private key, which is this one for our case, and we need the phrase. We don't. All right. Now let me put it back. So we got the server right now. Let's see, go into the root folder, look at it, nothing. Okay, good. So this is clean. So it starts by doing this: install the server. Let's pretend we did that already. Make the server secure. Let's pretend we did that already. Let's install the node on it. All right. So let's start with the node. So to install the node, we go to, this is a Devnet. Just before we install the node, we know from our previous videos that we got to connect it at some point. We got to validate it from our wallet with the PEM key, so we can make the node active, so we can see it in the Explorer. So let's go to the wallet really quickly. So elrond.com, go to Explorer, and then go to Devnet, go to Devnet wallet. All right, this is our wallet. Let's access our current JSON file. Let's get the password from here. Okay, copy, paste, access the wallet. All right, and we see that we don't have enough XE gold. Now to do 2 nodes, we need 5,000 XE gold. Now I'll show you how we ask for the XE gold from the group, from the Elrond validators group. So you copy the address of the wallet, you go to the group, go to Elrond validators, and you type, would anyone please send me 5,000 XE gold, e.g. GLD, on Devnet, that's important, to this wallet. And then I copy and I paste the wallet. Would anyone please send me 5,000 XE gold on Devnet to this wallet? And then say thank you. That'll be nice. It is much appreciated. And then I go. And now I'm gonna wait. But we're not gonna wait. We're gonna start installing the node. And then when we get the money, we'll see it. Okay. Okay, so we did that. We're gonna see how fast they respond. Right now it's about like 3 p.m. for Europe, 3 p.m., something like that. All right, so let's go back to our stuff. So these are the instructions. Okay, so we go Devnet, right here, scripts, go to scripts. Now we come back here and start installing. CD, paste, get that from GitHub, get oops. And right now someone is, see, we barely stand by sending now. That's legit. I just did it just less than maybe a minute ago. So this is how legit this group is. All right, let's get the repository from Elrond for Devnet. We got it. Now let's find out who we are. We know already it's Cloud123. You can see right here, but just in case, just type this. Who? Whatever that was. Copy. Paste. Enter. Cloud123. This is important because we gotta change that in the variables. File. Let's go to that folder, to the config folder, and now let's modify. Paste. Now we go to the arrows, custom home. Let's Cloud123, and here as well. 123. And let's close it. Control X, Y, enter. Let's look at it. So cat variables.cfg. Now let's look at it. Yeah, we got it right here, and we got it right here. Good. Now let's keep going. Okay, we did it. And then we have the sudo power. Now let's run the script and let's start installing the node. Control C. Paste. Enter. Now we're gonna do option number 1 to install. Look here. Look here. Sent. Frank. All right. And now we go to our Elrond wallet, and we can see 5,005 XC gold, just like that. Because we need 2,500 per node, and we're gonna install 2 nodes right now. All right, so this is how it works. This is what you have to do when you're testing stuff. That would be nice if we can do this with eGold, but nope. Anyway, so we got this. Cool. Now let's get back to our stuff. Let's go option number 1 to install the node. How many nodes do you want to run? So we're gonna do 2. All right. Okay, 2. I go enter. Password for Cloud123. This would be this. Copy. Paste. Enter. Let's go to start installing. Now at some point they're gonna ask us for the names. So we're gonna use best staking. What was that? Best staking something. We're gonna do best staking. Provider 001, no 000 and 001. All right, those are gonna be the names. Okay. We gotta wait a second. Let's type the names just in case. Okay. 2 different PAM keys installed, 2 nodes, different names. Let's put them right here. best staking, just like that, 000 and 001 and best staking 001. Okay, so let's get the first name, best staking 000, copy. We come right here. Okay, maybe we cannot do paste. Maybe we can. Oh, we can. Best staking 000 for validator 1, a 0. And then for validator 1, best staking 001, copy. Alright, you're gonna put your name, whatever name you want to. This is just my example, right? But those names are gonna appear in the Explorer. Enter. Right. Now no PAMs present. Press any key to continue. Now let's get back to our tutorial. We did the number 1. We gave it a name. Now we quit. So quit is 12. Cool. Because now we gotta prepare the keys. Now we gotta create the file, the folder. So let's go back to the root. And then create the folder validator keys. Now this part gets trickier, but I'll explain everything and everything will make sense. Come on, puppy. Alright, so let's do an ls and let's see what we got. So we got the nodes right here. We got the folder we just created. Now I want to go inside this folder and show you something. cd Elrond nodes ls. Now you see we have two folders, node 0 and node 1, because we created two nodes. Now let's go inside node 0, cd node 0 ls. We gotta config, cd config folder ls. Oh, I didn't do it right. cd config ls. Now we have these things right here, right? But we don't have the validator key PAM, not yet. Let's get out. Let's go to let's get out one folder, ls, one more, ls. Let's go to cd node 1 ls, cd config ls. So this is the node 1 folder config inside the node 1. Let's get out to the root, ls. Okay, so in these we have the two nodes. Now we gotta generate one key at a time. In order to generate, we use this utility, this script. Alright, we just paste it right here. We're gonna run it. Now let's ls and let's see what we got. So we got a validator key. This is our first key. This is extremely important. Now let's copy this key. Let's see it. In order to see it, it's cat validator key.pm. Right, this is our key from here to here. Right, let's copy this. Copy whatever SSH program you use, whatever copy is in your program, but for me I just made it to be like right click and copy. Right, now I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna create a new file and I'm gonna paste it right here. This is the first PAM. Save, and I'm gonna call this validator key 000 for the first .pem, right? Just for me to know that is the first node 000. This is for me, for my computer, only on my computer. So I have it right here. Let me delete this because we don't need it anymore. So it's right here. I gotta Okay, validator key 000 PEM. Now we got to do something with this PEM. Look at this. Let me make this bigger just a second so we can see more and not scroll. Let me make this smaller just a second. Oh, okay. Now I got a copy. Let's do an ls again. Ls. I gotta copy this validator key. See, because the next command is to copy the validator key to Elrond node 0 config. So in the node 0 folder in the config. So let's copy it. Now let's copy this. Copy. Right here, paste. So it's gonna copy this to the node 0 config folder. Enter, and now let's check it out. So we're gonna change directory to Elrond node. I'm gonna do all in one instead of going folder by folder. Node 0 config. Enter. Now I'm inside the config ls, and I can see my file right here, the PEM. Let me cat this file and see if it's the right one. Validator key.pm, and I'm looking at it, and let me check it with this. Compare it with this F15, F66, F15, F66, right? And let's do the ZJG right here. All right, good. So I got it right. It's in the right folder, in node 0 config folder. Okay, let's go to the base folder, to the root folder. Let's see where we're at right here. Now the first step is to zip it and put it in the validator keys folder. All right, and then it says to start the node. We're not going to start the node yet. So let's zip this validator key, because it says right here, each node needs its unique validator key file. So see this name? It should be exactly the same. Now, how can you generate two with the same name? You cannot. You generate the first one, you do all the movement, you copy it in the config file for node 0, you zip it, you get the zip to the validator keys folder, and then you delete the file, you generate another one, you move it to the right, you copy it to the right folder, you zip it, you put it in the validator keys, and then you have the right keys in the right folders, and they have the same name, validator key. You cannot have different names. You cannot name this validator key 1 and validator key 2, because it's not. The software is looking for this exact name. If you don't have this exact name, it's not gonna work. So let's zip it into node 0, copy, paste it right here. Okay, let's ls and let's see what we got. So we got into node 0, zip. All right, let's move it. Move it to the folder. Paste. And then enter, and let's ls it again. Now we don't have it here, but let's check this folder, right? So we go change directory, validator keys, and let's see what we got inside. We got the node 0 zip. Now let's get out, ls, and right now we can delete this file. So this is how we're gonna do it. Sudo remove validator key.pm my -r f ls. No, I don't have it anymore. I only have the folders, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 folders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 folders. All right, I don't have any more. Now I should have it in two places, one here zipped and one inside the folder config. So let's check it. change directory to, you always double check, validator keys ls. It's right here. Let's go home. Now let's change directory again to Elrond nodes node 0 config ls. It's right here. Now let's go home. And now we generate another. Did I do it right? Yeah. cd. Yeah. And now we generate another PEM key with the same tool. Right click, paste, and generate. And let's look, ls. Now we have another validator key. Let's open it up, cat key.pm, and let's copy it and save it for our records. These are our nodes. Without these you cannot do anything. Right click, copy. Let me go here, open another file, paste. Now this is 30D44A, and then it ends in 31289. 30D4A and ends in 31289. Good. Let me save this as a validator key 001 PM. All right. Okay. So I have it on my desktop right here. So this is 000, this is 001. All right, let's go back here. What's the next step? We gotta copy it to the right folder. Now, it's not node 0 because this is the key for the node 1. So we gotta copy this, paste it right here. Of course it didn't copy. Copy, paste. And now we gotta change. It's not node 0, it's node 1. Alright. So now we're gonna copy this validator key PAM we just created, which is right here, to Elrond nodes node 1 config. Let's go enter. And now let's check. So let's change directory to to Elrond nodes node 1 config, and let's ls, and we see right here. Now let's double check it. So cat validator key.pm, and this should be the one with the 30D4A and ending in 31289. Good. Now we can go home, cd home, right? And now we gotta zip it. So we're gonna zip it, but it's not gonna be zip node 0, it's gonna be zip node 1. Alright, so let's zip it, but get the node 1. Now make sure you are in the home directory. Alright, let's ls it. Yeah, we have it right here. And we have the node zip. Now we gotta move it. So let's copy this and make sure we change it to node 1. And we'll go and change this to node 1. Move it. Let's ls. Okay, we don't have any more, but let's change directory to validator keys, and let's ls it, and we have both of them right here. All right. Now we got both of them here, and we should have one in node 0 and one in node 1 in the config file folder. All right, so we can run them, we can see them straight up with one line. This is how you do it. Cat from home, you go to Elrond nodes, you go to node 0 first, config folder validator key.pm. So this should open up the file validator key, which resides in Elrond nodes node 0 config. And let's see if it works. It works, and this is F15 F66 and ends in do D00, right? Now we run the same command, but we change node 1 this time and see the validator key in the node 1 folder config. And this is the one with 30D4A and ends in 31289. So we can see that this is the first key. And this is the second key. They are different. And the first one right here resides in node 0. And the second one right here resides in node 1. Good. Now we gotta check one more thing. Let's go home and cd validator keys ls. Now we see node 0 and node 1. Alright, let's go home. ls. We can delete this validator key from here just to make sure it doesn't bother anyone. So let's remove it. Sudo remove validator key.pem. Alright. And we're going to do dash R and F. It did remove, and let's ls it. Good. Now we got the right keys. We saved them on our desktop. Let's open them up and see them one by one. The first one is the 15 thing, 1566, and then it ends in do. The second one is the 30DA and it ends in 31289. Good. So we got them right here on our desktop right here. Now what we gotta do, we gotta come back here and we gotta start the node, because if we continue with the script, with the tutorial, we run the script that gives us options, paste, and then we gotta run start. So if you press 7, this is gonna start the node. Bam. Now we gotta check to see if they, let's get out quick, and then we're gonna run this. Now this is another thing that's important. With 8080 you check the first node. With 8081 you check the node 1. Node 0 is 8080, node 1 is 8081. So let's copy this. I'll show you. Copy, paste. Let's see if it works. It works. Control C or Command C takes it out. And now let's run 8081. This is the second node, node 1. And this works as well. Now, none of these nodes is connected to the wallet. So we're gonna go here in the wallet. Now we got 5,000 e-gold from Frank. Thanks, Frank. And XE gold, not e-gold. That would be nice. Okay, XE gold from Frank, 5,000. He gave me 5,005. Very, very nice of him. Okay, and we're gonna run. We're gonna go to validate, and we're gonna validate one node at a time. So we go validate now. Click on this. We're gonna go to register nodes. Click on this. Go continue. The amount required is 2500 XE gold, and we're gonna drop the first PEM key, the 000. We drop it right here. We go continue. We check it's 2500 XE gold. Okay, this is gonna stake our 2500 into the node. We go confirm, and now the transaction is processing. Okay, all right, It's gonna work in a second. Successful. All right, done. Cool. Now let's look at our money dashboard. We only have 2,505. Let's validate. Let's go again. Validate now. We're gonna register nodes. Continue. 2,500 XE gold, and we'll go with the second node now. Second node, drop it. Continue. Stake to the second node, right? The second one is 31D4A, and it ends in the do thing. No, it's to the 31,289, right? Okay, and now we're gonna confirm. It's gonna start the process. So with these two actions, we connected the money to the node. We staked our XE gold to the node. That means they are locked in the node, and the node becomes active, and we're gonna see it in the Elrond Explorer. So let's check it out. Elrond.com. We go to Explorer. Now we are on Devnet, so we gotta change it from Mainnet to Devnet. All right, we go to validators right here. We go to all, and we're gonna check for, what was our thing? Something. It was some best. Let's look for best. Enter, and we're gonna see two of them. The 000001. All right, right here. Now this backup is still running because we did it in a previous tutorial sometime when I showed you how to install a backup node. All right, don't ignore this for now. So these are the nodes we just installed, and we linked them from our wallet. Let's go to our wallet and let's go dashboard, and we only have 5 XE gold, almost 6. So this is how you install 2 nodes on one server.